Hi everyone, my name is Mark Ironson, and this module is on, it's one of my favourite topics. It's a bit outside people's comfort zone sometimes, it might be outside yours, but if you're into budget guerrilla marketing, then this is for you. So, bandit boards. Bandit boards are fab, and it's one of the cheapest, easiest steps in the marketing campaign to get right. It can go quite wrong, so that's why we're doing this module, but if you get it right, it can bring in your leads incredibly cheaply. So, have you ever driven past a sign and wondered what it said just as you drove past it? I'm sure you have, because I haven't. You see these kind of burger vans and tea stalls and stuff in lay-bys, and the sign's just before the lay-by, and you just kind of miss it as you go past it. Now, if you get it wrong, it doesn't make any money at all, because it doesn't get you any leads. If you get it right, it can make you tons, and it's very inexpensive. So bandit boards. Remember, if you've seen a module before, we did leaflets and we did layout of leaflet, and we used the AIDA model, AIDA. Well, AIDA is still used on bandit boards, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to grab a sign, and this is the attention grabber. Now, the attention grabber is just to get someone's eyes over from where they're looking. So when we walk around, we look slightly below the horizon, so we're just kind of looking about here, and our bandit boards are quite high. So the attention grabber is just to get the eyes over, and I'll show you one now. So this is the A in AIDA. This is the attention grabber. It doesn't make any sense yet because it's only one board, but it's the attention grabber to get the eyes over to the message, because the next boards on the next lamppost will give the message, but we've got to get the eyes over first. So this is an attention grabber. So this board is the I and the D. Interest and desire. So you might notice that we've put quite a big gap between the letters, the text there, and that's so we can get a cable tie. All lampposts aren't the same, so they go in different places sometimes, but anywhere we put them in there, it doesn't obscure any of the words, so a pedestrian can see them quite brightly. Now these are actually training boards. These are half-size boards. We actually use boards that are actually double the size, but actually this size, about 7 foot in the air on a lamppost. So these are just training boards just so I can show you. So that's board number 2. So this board is board number 3, and this board is the A in our AIDA model, the call to action, because we want that is the call to action. So text cell to 55, and it's actually there's a number on there that's missing, so no one texts it, but that's the call to action that we want them to do. Now we use text so we don't get fines. How can you get fines from boards? Well, actually, if you check out your own area, your own borough council, find out how they deal with signs. In Warwickshire, they don't fine us. They're quite happy for them to be up as long as I'm discreet about, or relatively discreet, as a big yellow board. But some councils, like especially cities, please don't put boards up in Birmingham, don't put them in London, maybe not even Manchester, because especially in the city centre, because they'll get taken down and you'll get fined. So, and when you put these up, you will feel really naughty. It's like being a kid again. And when we first put ours up, you'll feel like you're the only person in the world that's ever put a sign up on a lamppost, ever, in the whole world. So these are incredibly cheap to make. These are actually made out of Corex, and I'll just flip these around. That's actually drinking straws glued together with a back and a front with vinyl on this side. So that's all actually canary yellow vinyl, that's the colour. And then this font is the same font as a speed repeater sign from the Highways Agency, because they've already done the research. They know what font is the most readable across the country. So bandit boards, incredibly cheap to do. The boards that we use are about £8 a board, and if you get 20 or 30 boards, your campaign's out there for less than £300. I mean, it's an incredibly cheap way to start a marketing campaign off. Check with your local council how they deal with this type of marketing, because some councils don't mind it, some councils do, so check with them before you do it. And of course, it's incredibly easy. All we need is a stool to get the height, cable ties, and the cable ties we use are from Screwfix. They're 10mm translucent, so it's not the cheapy supermarket ones, not the cheapy Halford ones. It's a nice, decent cable tie. You can get, I think they're charging about £10 for 1,000. They're not expensive things to do. Nice chunky cable tie, standing knife, few boards, out there, get some leads in.